Okay, today gonna do a big paint test. I picked up a whole bunch of these Krylon Fusion colors, and I'm gonna take a good look at it. This is the first time that I've tried these, but I'm hearing good things, and so I'm gonna put them through a really good test. Um, what I'm going to do, what I have here is I have the burgundy, the black, the white, and the clear, all in Fusion. And then I picked up the regular Krylon. This is not Fusion, so not specifically for plastic. The plum color, and that's because they didn't have it. They didn't have it in Fusion. They make it in Fusion, but they didn't have it in Walmart. So after the first quick coat, I'm not impressed. This is very lousy. This, of course, is the purple that's not made for plastic, but like this is the black that is made for plastic. This is the Fusion paint. And there's the burgundy. Now, I'm sure that spoons are made out of different plastic than model cars are, but I would think that I would be getting better results than this. Well, on the second coat here, looks a little better, but still not what I would call good. Of course, the first coat reacted with the spoon, so any additional layers, I should probably quit the test right now. But I'll kind of keep going. I don't know what I'm going to do. Ironically, the one that's not made for plastic seems to look the best, but it still looks terrible. What I've done, oh yeah, and compared to this one here, the tester's paint, which even though it clogged, you can see it covered nice and did not react to the paint. Now, to continue on with this experiment here, I have sprayed this extra spoon with the Krylon white primer, just to see if that can protect the spoon more or protect all plastic more. It might be a good idea to put that down before you put down even a plastic paint made for plastic. So we'll see on the next go around how everything starts coming out. Alright, so that was the case. It needs a primer coat. As you can see here, this is looking a lot better. And this is with just the primer coat I was just showing there is this primer here, the Krylon white primer. They sell it in at least 2 colors, maybe 3 different colors. And yeah, the curiosity thing here is that that was white primer going straight from white to black and getting a great result. And that, you know, I primed it, waited like 10 minutes and then painted, and I'm getting a really good shine there. So what I'm going to do now is pull up all these spoons, except for the tester's one, and get primer coats on all these and start over. Alright, they're all primed now. And that Krylon primer is pretty good. I'm trying to get in close here to show you that it's not going to show up on that one. There we go. Okay, this is very fine primer, and so I'm making a note here that I'm going to be painting about 10 minutes after I primed them, and I didn't sand at all. And that's kind of the goal. That was kind of the hope for the Fusion paint, was to be able to just spray straight onto plastic without, you know, priming and sanding and then painting and then sanding and then clear coating. So this is just kind of like one extra step. If this works, this is not a problem at all. It was no problem to just spray the primer on with no extra preparation. And so I'll start putting the colors on now, and we'll get a good look at how that goes. So anyway, after all that, I'm suddenly getting terrible results again, which just shouldn't be for a paint that's made for plastic. You can see all wrinkling up even through the, of course this is the purple that's not made for plastic. But, you know, even the original one that I tested on is starting to curl up now. So at least for spoons, I would say it's not for painting spoons. So I'm going to go ahead and just call the whole test and stop working with the spoons. And I brought a hood out, and because it occurs to me that spoons are not made out of polystyrene, I don't think. And my main goal will be polystyrene, so we'll see how it reacts to that. And if it works terrible, that's the end of the test. But let's see. So, what do you know? As it turns out, it's the spoons are the problem. Here, now it's not perfect, of course. You can see I'm getting a little bit of orange peel, but I'm not getting a horrible, effect like this. This is the same paint. Painted onto a spoon with primer. And then over here, it's painted directly onto this hood with no primer. So, I think I've just proved that the spoon test isn't always accurate. This is about two, maybe 3 coats. I think at this point I'm gonna concentrate on only this hood. I'm gonna start putting on some clear coats and see what I can do with this. But if you're wanting to test polystyrene, you better make sure your spoons are made out of polystyrene. So the rest of this test I'm quitting on. I'll try it again if I can find some polystyrene spoons, but otherwise I'll just show you whatever I can do with this hood. Alright. Well, here's a look at what the hood looks like after the clear coat. Now I know it looks fogged, and it is. They say that right on the can that might happen, and that once it's dry the fogging should go away. I'll wait around as long as I can today and try to include that on this video, but it's already better than it was when I first sprayed it. We'll see what happens. Now, it's not the smoothest paint. Clearly, I should have probably rubbed it out before putting the clear coat on, but that's not what I was looking for with this kind of paint. I know with the tester's paint, I've gotten good enough with that I never have to polish, and that's what I was hoping for with this paint, and that's not what's happening. I'll play with it some more, but that's not what I'm getting. Now over here, I sprayed, now that of course was the Krylon Fusion clear coat over the Krylon Fusion Burgundy. And that's as good as that result gets, I guess. Now over here, I'm showing this is Krylon Fusion clear sprayed over testers, and you can see what happened. This was shiny, and it actually wrinkled it all up. So Krylon Fusion clear cannot be sprayed onto testers, absolutely not. And over here, this is the black. This is Krylon Fusion clear sprayed over Krylon Fusion black, and that looks about as good as the hood. This was my better results, but it's still, of course, terrible. So, not impressed at all. I'll continue playing around here with the hood, and just since I'm out here doing this, I'll probably spray that with chrome to see what kind of result I get, and try to make this big test less of a complete loss. And but this is the results I'm getting. Now today is in the 70s in Florida. Humidity is low today. Hasn't rained in a long time, so these are like ideal painting conditions, and these are just the results I'm getting. Would I use it? No, not on model cars. Not me. Maybe. I'd say Rust-Oleum is better, and Testers is quite a bit better. But yeah, I don't know how long I'm going to mess around here. Let's see what else I found. Okay, about 10 minutes later, and you can see that the fogging has gone away. And, it can be used. It's a nice color, that's for sure. You're definitely going to have to rub out the finish before you put the clear coat on. Not able to test what the clear coat looks like on a rubbed out finish yet, because I need to get all this done all in one day, but this is a little bumpy for me anyway. But nice color. You know, I've got all these cans, so I'm definitely going to use them. There's a good look at its bumpiness. But I mean, you got so much paint in the can that you can definitely just put it on really thick so that you have plenty to rub out without rubbing through. And so I'll end up using this on something. But that's going to be it for that part of the test, and I'm just kind of playing around over here now. This spoon, this was the one that was black, and then I sprayed it with the dupli-color chrome, which I had tested before, and it's, you know, it's good chrome. Look at the way it reflects, and yeah, I got paint all over my hand, but you can't complain about that. You know, you can see the camera in there. It can't be buffed. Everybody would want to do that, but I've tried that before, and it's not metal, so it doesn't buff. This is about as good as it gets. When you try to put a clear coat on it, it usually fogs it all up. I'm about to try. I mean, why not? I'm going to try this Krylon Fusion clear and see what it does to it. I guess I'll do that now. Let's see what happens. So, if that just removes all doubt. Definitely, when you clear coat with any kind of regular clear coat, when you clear coat the chrome, it turns it gray. It's destroyed now. That's this this chrome right here. Very, very good chrome as long as you leave it alone. Now I will, since I'm out here just wasting time now, I will chrome it again, and I'll try to show you what it looks like with the tester's sealer on there. So let's chrome it again. Okay, no harm, no foul. Nice and chrome again. Actually, you know, call me crazy, but it's trying to look even a little better with more layers. Anyway, this is the stuff I'm talking about. This is Model Master Metallizer Sealer, and I've used it before. It dulls it a little bit. Well, I'll just show you here. I'm going to spray it on. And there's what it looks like after the sealer, the tester sealer. It just dulls it out just a little bit. Much better than a regular sealer, as you can see. Still reflects, but it doesn't look as much like chrome now. It looks more like clear coated silver. And I of course put too much on, and I rushed it and everything like that. You know, of course, if you let everything dry properly, it would look work better, but it would still be a little duller than chrome. So yeah, I'm just illustrating here that the dupli-color chrome is best to be left alone, no clear coat at all. And one thing, you know, maybe a clear varnish might work. I'll have to try that again someday, but not today because I don't have any, and that will just about do it for this test. Mostly failure. It looks okay on. Of course, I've got all kind of dust in here because I got the garage door open. But it looks all right. This Krylon Fusion, but definitely not simple one coat fast. What I was hoping for. Certainly usable, but not a miracle. Doesn't work as good as testers. Testers still works great. Anyway, that'll do it for today. Enjoyed wasting time in paint, but I think that we got some things established here on what to do and what not to do, and that'll do it for today. Y'all have a good one. Later.